All right, everybody, welcome to the NJCourts official, well, this is probably our third or fourth cooking stream with your host, Chef NJCourts. And I hope you guys are ready because we are going to make an exciting product this morning, well, slash afternoon, depending on what side of the country you're in. It is going to be the Jell-O brand no-bake pumpkin-style pie. But we're going to add a special ingredient in this pumpkin-style pie. And as you saw in the thumbnail, that special ingredient is going to be my Canna-Butter. Oh yes, so we've got about, I'm going to measure 4 big spoons. I'm sure it's a little bit more of butter left. All this recipe calls for is 4 tablespoons of butter melted, so this should be plenty more than enough, but we're going to clear the rest of this. And I'm going to have to make some more, obviously, for Thanksgiving Day dinner. But welcome, everybody joining the chat. We've got Roofer in the house, Dawson in the house, Sicilian in the house. Looks like all the members of the jury in the house. And thank you, everybody that came out last night. We had a very exciting and drama-filled live stream. I had a lot of fun with everybody, regardless. So I thought, you know what? Why not follow the next day up with a fun, nice, non-toxic, actual content-filled IRL cooking stream. Good morning, ICU. So, let's get started. So this is a pretty simple recipe. I bought this at the local grocery store. They have a kind of pumpkin section, being that we're in the month of November and getting close to Thanksgiving. You may have one at your local grocery store, but either way, just go to the baking aisle or your Jell-O aisle, and you'll probably find a box of this. No-bake Jell-O pumpkin-style pie, flavored with other natural flavor. Turn this around in the back, and you've got your ingredients list / instructions. So what we'll need today is 2 tablespoons of sugar, 4 tablespoons of butter, Canna-Butter, and 2.5 cups of cold milk. Roofer, you hate everything, man. But thank you, Dawson. I love the beanie too. And as a matter of fact, if you follow me on Instagram, you know exactly who got me this beanie. And thank you, Dawson, because it's obviously my favorite beanie, and it's my new beanie for the winter. And I thought I'd put it on this morning because, you know what? I think it just signifies the toxicity of the drama community. They're all Grinches. So, no, we're not going to talk about that shit. But yeah, I kind of wore the beanie, the Grinch, just to kind of... All right. Well, you know what, Roofer? I would hope that maybe this having the Canna-Butter would make you want to try it out at least. You know what I mean? Because at least you're going to have a somewhat nice effect, even if you don't like the pumpkin pie taste. All right, ladies and gents. So let's get going. So yeah, we just need 2.5 cups of cold milk, 4 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and most importantly, you need a round cooking baking sheet. I got 2 of these bad boys for 50 cents at the dollar store. That's it. All right, so pretty cheap. $2.99 for this. I think it was usually $3.99, but it was on sale. This does come with your package of filling as well as your crust. So we'll put it to the test. We'll see how this turns out. So it comes with 2 packages, and let's start with the ingredients. So number 1, or the little list here. So 1, combine crust, mixed sugar, and butter. So I'm going to need 2 mixing bowls. Let's see here. There's one. Perfect. I don't want a big one. Okay. This is a clear one, so this should be nice so you guys can see everything going on. All right. So we've got to put 2 tablespoons of sugar, but have fun in chat. I hope you guys have some great conversations while I'm doing this. I just want to come on and share something fun. I know it's not content-filled or exciting or drama-filled or any body cam footage or any good police incident reports. But for the most part, I know my close friends, my members of the jury enjoy these type of streams. So I figured, why not? Also, if you guys notice on the left-hand screen, this thing that says Thanksgiving Day Party Dono Goal, I think it was supposed to say. Actually, let me fix that. That is me. Oh, yeah, it does say goal. That is my new e-begging goal for this week end, which is I am hoping to be able to throw a Thanksgiving Day party for the homeless of my community, meaning I'm going to go to my local park. First, I'm going to make flyers out, and I'm going to distribute them to the local homeless in the little general area that I'm at next to the park. And then we're going to have a pretty much Thanksgiving Day cookout. We're not going to do the traditional Thanksgiving Day dinner because usually they serve that at a bunch of different community centers on Thanksgiving Day. And we're not doing this on actual Thanksgiving Day. We're going to do it this coming weekend, which is the weekend before Thanksgiving Day. But what I'd like to do is have a grill, a cookout for the local homeless and their families. Also, I'm going to have either some food that I'll make or just get a bag of dog food. So that way, even in our homeless that have pets, maybe we get some like toys or something for them so that the pets have a little bit of a gift as well. But either way, I'm also going to distribute to each one of the homeless that are over the age of 18 a little goodie bag that's going to include a little pre-roll of yours own cannabis. So my way of saying, thank you to you guys for all your support and a way to give back to the community. So that's what my dono goal is for. If you'd like to help, it'd be appreciated. If not, it's not needed. We're going to still have the party regardless. And I appreciate everybody's support in yesterday evening's stream. Okay, I just was making sure I didn't miss any messages coming in. So that's what that is on the top left-hand corner. Not me asking you to donate so that I can have a Thanksgiving party for me and my family. Absolutely not. And of course, I will be streaming this. And it's not because I'm looking to get attention and all that. No, it's just so that you guys know exactly where the donations went. And plus, it should be fun. We're going to hang out, like I said, with a bunch of people, have a little party, and, help out the community a bit. All right. So that's my little spiel. Let's get going. So we got our clear bowl. It says combine our crust mix, which is going to be bag number 1. Ooh, this is even made for dummies like me. It even says step 1 on the bag, so you can't really fuck this up. I wouldn't set you guys up for failure, right? I think everything we've cooked on this channel has been pretty simple and easy. So, in goes the crust mix. Next step, sugar and butter. So we need to add to this bowl 2 tablespoons of sugar. But before we do that, let's get our butter melted. So I'm just going to melt it in this glass container, which is microwavable safe. And we'll just measure out 4 tablespoons from here. All right. And we can also measure out our sugar too, which is going to be 2 tablespoons of sugar. That should be pretty simple. Actually, we'll use the professional tablespoons just to be on the right side. If we have any, we may not. Those are cups. Here we go. So, tablespoon, I believe, is one of these bad boys. Yes, so let's get 2 tablespoons of sugar. There's 1. Let me check on my butter. We'll stop it right there, and then we'll just let that. So I didn't get it all completely melted, but I don't want to burn this either. So it's halfway melted, and we'll just kind of mix it up and let the rest kind of just melt on its own. Put 1 more tablespoon of sugar in this bad boy. There we go. All right, so we got our sugar and our crust in here. What up, Kelly? Good to see you in the chat. What up, Spirit in the Sky Blue? Hello, Sicilian Princess. And welcome to anybody else that I may have not said hello to. And I'm doing just fine, as a matter of fact. I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out. And especially because it's going to have the special ingredient, some Canna-Butter. All right. So, we just need to add our butter to this. So, let's kind of stir this up here. And then we'll add 4 tablespoons of this butter. We'll actually add 5, right? Just an extra one for good fortune and for the homies. I'm pretty sure I got exactly enough. If I do, then my math is really good as far as measuring this butter out. Because I used it for other recipes. But I just kind of eyed it. I didn't measure it exactly. But if my eyeing measurements were good, this should be exactly or pretty close to 4 tablespoons of butter left. All right, we're good. So this is completely melted. I just want to stir it up so it'll get everything nice and... All right, here we go. So we got 1 tablespoon going in there. 2 tablespoons going in there. Ooh, I think I'm right on it. 3 tablespoons. And we got 4. And I think we got enough just to make 5. Yep. Hell, I might as well just put the rest in it. So we got like 5.5. 5.5 tablespoons. Recipe called for 4. Sue me. All right. We've got it all in there, baby. Look at that. Woo-wee. All right. So let's mix this bad boy up. And this is going to be our crust. So I guess after this gets mixed up, the next thing we need to do is press it into our little pie mold here. And make us a little crust. And then the next thing we do is just pretty much mix in our milk and this Jell-O no-bake filling mix, which is going to make our pumpkin mix, our pumpkin filling. And just, I guess we pour it into the crust. And then we freeze it, or not freeze it, we refrigerate it for an hour. So, most likely what I'll do is I'll post a picture of when this bad boy is done on the community post page. And I'll let you know how it went, how it tasted. Alright, I think for the most part my crust is good to go. Combine. Show you how it's looking. That's why I like this clear bowl. Yes, oh yeah, we're definitely going to be chilling. But yeah, this is a no-bake recipe. So, for those of you that may not have an oven or care to bake anything, there you go. Again, this is just a little kit you get. It's called the Jell-O no-bake pumpkin style kit. I got it because it was something that called for butter because I wanted to use the Canna-Butter, and that was actually the perfect amount. So we just had just a perfect amount. I think each tablespoon, based on the recipe that I made the Canna-Butter on, each tablespoon of Canna-Butter is 30 milligrams of THC. So technically, I guess we put into this, what, 30 times 5, 150 milligrams of THC, plus a half, maybe 155 to 160. So that's perfect. I think that's good. No, I did. I registered during the COVID time. I got the shirt and the card, but I never did it. Not that I didn't do it. They just never had any jobs here. So I've never got to do a shipped order. I wonder if I'm even, like, registered still. It's been what? When was COVID? 2020? Almost going on 5 years now? I doubt. But, hey, I like the shirt, though. I kept it. Do you have whipped cream? Oh, Sicilian. Good question. Let me show you what I got. Do I got whipped cream? I got that Ready Whip, that good shit. Made with the real cream. You know how we do it on the NJCourts TV channel. We don't take shortcuts. All right, so the crust is ready to go. That butter has been evenly mixed, so now we're just going to press it into this bad boy here. Let me get this camera angle here for you guys so you guys can see my pressing action. Let me just make sure my battery's charging. Okay, cool, because I was just at 51%. Alright, so let's see if I can get a... Can I get a little... bend down a little bit more? Okay, that's as good as that gets, but you guys can kind of see here. Alright, so we're going to press this into this. So I guess we'll just pour this in evenly. Kind of. I don't really know how you press some. I guess, I mean, just press it in. Guess use the spoon for most of it. May have to get my fingers a little dirty. Alright, so we got it all in here. And it says to press it around, you know, the sides. Pretty much you're making like a crust, you know. Pretty self-explanatory. So I guess we're just going to evenly kind of spread it around. And then press it around the side. Guess I'll start with the side first, and then I can spread the rest into the center evenly. Shit. Who said NJ can't cook? Surprisingly, all our cooking projects have, for the most part, came out pretty damn good. What up, Swagged Out? What up, Witchy Bishy? You need to add hot Cheetos to the crust. Oh, man. I don't know about hot Cheetos and pumpkin, man. That, I think, would just make me kind of already bleh before I even tried it out. Alright, let's see how you guys think my crust looks after here. I think I'm doing alright. Kind of getting the hang of it. I think we're doing alright. I think we're doing pretty damn good, actually. Just want to make sure it's kind of evenly pressed. I like the crust of any pie. That's my favorite part. I know some people don't like the crust, but leave it for me. I'll eat that shit all day long. Ooh. Kind of a little thin there in the middle. But that's alright. Alright, I think it's going to get as good as it gets. Let me show you what we're looking at. Welcome everybody joining. Here you go. I'm baking. You're right, Sicilian. You got me. I'm technically baking. Actually, not even bacon. It's a no-bake, so I don't even know what the fuck you'd call this. All right, so there's my best job of, you know, I could have done a little bit better edging there. But you get the point. It works, all right? It doesn't have to be perfect. That's what gives it more of a unique, you know, handmade look to it. So there you go. All right, not too shabby. All right, now we're going to make our mix. So you know what? We're not going to waste bowls. We're just going to use this same bowl here. We're going to combine our milk and our powder. We're going to use, it calls for a low setting on a hand electric mixer, but we're going to go old school. We're just going to do it by hand on a low setting. We'll whip this up, and then we're going to pour it into our little crust here. And then according to the instructions, it says, beat filling mix and milk with mixer on low speed 1 minute. Pour into crust. Refrigerate 1 hour. All right? So here you go. Let me set you up here. You guys are going to watch me make this filling. Again, this is pretty simple. Actually, I can rinse. It doesn't matter. All right. So this is just going to be this step 2. Again, makes it pretty simple for dummies. This is our filling again. You're plating packaged food. There you go, Witchy Bishy. Plating packaged food. I love that. with a little bit of work to it. You know what I mean? Oh, let's put our whipped cream away in the fridge. That's the one thing you don't want is warm whipped cream. That's no bueno. All right. So how much milk do we need? 2.5 cups of cold milk. Well, this is cold. Now, what it does warn you against is do not use, it says for best flavor, do not use prepared non-fat dry milk. Filling will have a soft set if made with non-dairy milk. Well, our milk is dairy, but this is reduced fat milk. It's 2%, but I think it should work. So we're going to do 2 cups first and then a half cup. So 2 cups to the line. And then a half cup. Okay, yeah, just was making sure it wasn't 2.5 tablespoons. That would have sucked. All right, there's our half cup right there. All right. So let's whip this up. Let me put my milk away. Always remember to clean as you go. It's a good habit as a chef. Put this away. We don't need this because we didn't melt butter in there. So we saved a lot of dishes, actually. We'll put this in here. Actually, I'll put it here. So those will be my dishes. Let me put this away since I didn't use it. I'm going to set a timer for a minute. And let's go. Let's beat it. Beat it. Low setting. Low setting. Been a minute yet? Good Lord, it feels like it has. My little hand here is getting a little tight. There we go. All right. Perfect. Tastes good. All right. Shut this timer. So that's our pie mix right there, ladies and gentlemen. Wishy bishy, you just want to see that high wrist action movement. Don't lie. Here we go. I say that's a good consistency. Remember, we're going to let this chill. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfecto. Holy moly. See, and I didn't mess too much. A little bit in there. Oh shit. Oops. Oh well. I'll beat it with my finger and we'll put it in there. Actually, we'll just mix it with this little. Yeah, it wasn't that much. We did perfect. We got it great. Actually, I might not even put that in there because it's like a different color. Yeah. We'll just leave it like that. It's good. Now, I just ate it like a bowl of cereal. It tastes good. I love that filling. I'm working on it right now. Probably can tell as soon as I flip this over. Let's see. Nothing like a spoonful of... All right. So this is pretty simple, like they say, I must say. Now... obviously, I wish that had the cannabis butter in it, but it doesn't. Our crust is what has the cannabis butter in it. So, my friends, this bad boy is ready to be put into the fridge according to the next step. So, step number 3 says cut into 8 pieces. Oh, wait, no. Step number 2. So pour on low speed 1 minute, pour in the crust, refrigerate 1 hour. So I'm going to put our timer on an hour. We're going to put this in the fridge. All right. Give me a second here. I'll be right with y'all. Let me just put this in the refrigerator. Got a nice spot right here. It didn't say to cover it, so I'm just going to assume just to leave it as it is. It is in the fridge. Hit start. And the countdown begins, my friends. So 60 minutes in the fridge, and we should have a beautiful looking pumpkin style pie that's supposed to, at least the slice will look like that. I do have whipped cream to put on top of there. And don't forget, we added our own special ingredient of some Canna-Butter. The recipe called for 4 tablespoons. We did 5.5 of Canna-Butter. So I'll let you know how it tasted. It might be later tonight because I'll probably fall asleep as soon as I finish taking a couple of slices of this pie down. But no, I'm just kidding. Actually, you know what? I'll chill with you guys in the chat for a bit. I think I got a half of a blunt left that I was smoking outside. So might as well just chill and smoke with you guys for a bit. And then we're going to wrap it up. That was it. Like I said, short, sweet, and to the point. Yeah, that was concentrate. The other one was diluted for sure. But it tasted good. It got mixed as best as it could. All right. Actually, let's rinse this out, right? I'm already going against my own rules of cleaning up after myself. All right, that's good enough. And when I come back from smoking, I'll finish cleaning the rest. Definitely gonna lick this butter bowl full. Get all the Canna-Butter I can out of here. A little bit of that Canna-Butter in there. What up, Moonface D? Did your taco salad have any Canna-Butter in it? But actually, taco salad sounds really good right now. Hell yeah, Roofer. Roll one up so you can smoke with me. All right, so we got a little Canna-Butter up in us. Hell yeah. I'm going to lick this bowl like a crackhead. Some pork in one. Ooh, beans in the other. Ooh, Dawson with the potato soup. There we go. Hell yeah. Looks like everybody's cooking on a Monday, man. It must be that rainy weather. We had for over the weekend a lot of rainy weather, so I wanted something kind of hearty and classic November. So I said, how about a pumpkin pie? Plus the kit, that little kit was on sale for $2.99. Regularly $4, so for $3, I say that's pretty good. Especially if you already got most of those ingredients at home, like milk, butter, and sugar. If you didn't have to go out and buy those separately. $3 pie minus 50 cents for the pie pan. So $3.50 pretty much is what that pie is going to cost you. If you already got the ingredients, like the milk and the sugar and butter already. So yeah, I'm out of Canna-Butter now, so I'm definitely going to have to do another Canna-Butter run sometime this week or next week, as long as it's before Thanksgiving. Put the sugar away and we're ready to roll. My thing's already rolled. I already smoked a little bit, so I won't have to roll anything. But I do want to put everything away. That way Mama Quartz is not pissed when she gets home. Right? Got to keep the parents happy. Alright, we're going to recycle this box. I'm going to take that with me. You guys are going to go to our little washroom. I'm going to hang out in there because it's fucking cold outside. And it's windy. Alright. For the most part, you can use the same bowl for everything to, you know, melt your butter, to mix your crust mix, and then mix your filling mix. So, really good recipe if you like pumpkin, because it's simple, it's a no-bake, and doesn't require a lot of ingredients. And, you know, for the most part, your cleanup and prep's really simple and easy. Literally just use one bowl, one mixing bowl for everything. And just have to have a hand mixer like I did or an electric mixer. Your choice. Alright. So we're nice and cleaned up. Let's go smoke. Time to smoke. Ugh. That's the point of the package confections? Nice. Well, they work great. What up, Cassandra's Life in Albuquerque? What up, Sunshinery? Yes, the dono goes for our, I guess you can call it Feeding the Homeless party. I call it a Thanksgiving party, which will be this weekend. And what we're going to do is just get some, we're not going to do like a Thanksgiving dinner, but maybe we can get close to it. Pretty much anything I can cook on a grill is what we're going to do, you know? And we're going to give out some goodie bags, and each goodie bag will contain, as long as you're over the age of 18, or I think it might be 21, a nice pre-roll rolled by NJCourts yourself from the NJCourts cannabis, homegrown cannabis. Do you make a graham cracker crust? It actually, Moonfaced already came with its own crust mix, so I didn't have to use graham crackers, which, you know, generally you can make your own crust out of graham crackers. There it is. So, man, it's already looking good. We're just going to let that fridge. And, man, we got ourselves a beautiful pumpkin pie with some Canna-Butter infused crust. Woo! I'm excited, man. I'm going to have to make something good for dinner then and have that for dessert. Hell yeah. All right. Yeah, definitely a time saver. I mean, you know, I was kind of prepping it and showing you guys, but honestly, that probably could have took me less than 5 minutes to make. Prep, make, and put in the fridge. All right, excuse the mess. This is our laundry room. Let me make sure I got a lighter. I think I have a lighter here. Nope, shit. Where did I put my lighter? Maybe I put it outside. Well, there's the blunt. So we found one thing. Now we need a lighter. All right, let's look for a lighter. Pumpkin cheesecake, hell yeah. That sounds delicious. All right, I know where I put my lighter. It's right here. It's on my table. Yeah, this is what I got left here. It's looking kind of sad. I'm going to have to stop smoking like literally a quarter a day, man. I've been going a little crazy. Been rolling these fat blunts. But I'm going to try to at least get 2 months out of every one of these. Minimum of a month. But if I can do it, then I pretty much was able to grow about 7 months worth of smoking for myself. And that's, you know, like I said, you know, probably a quarter a day. But I do have plenty of some really good sugar leaf mixture here. Look at that. Well, it's hard to see here. Maybe here in the light, you can see all that. Look at all that. At the bottom there, baby. All that keef. So this is actually, I would consider this just some good-ass shake, but I'm going to be using this just to make some more Canna-Butter out of. I know, I got to chill out. What up, Taylor Love? Good to see you. And, oh, I don't know if I showed you guys these, but I made these too. Remember my pumpkins that I carved? I took the pumpkin seeds, and these are pumpkin seeds roasted with Canna-Butter, salt, and pepper. So it tastes good. You can taste the Canna-Butter on these pumpkin seeds. I mean, I don't know how many you got to eat to feel anything, but yeah, I roasted these with Canna-Butter drizzled all over them and salt and pepper. They're good, man. This is my little snack pack for my road trips here. All right, 1 a day? That's good, Roofer. Now, how big's your joint, though, huh? All right. Yeah, I do, so let's see here. Let's see, make sure I quoted you right. So I smoke about 3 of these a day. Morning, lunchtime, and at night. And I'm rolling probably at least 2 to 3 gram blunts. Let's just say on the conservative side, 2 grams. So that's 6 grams a day. What's in an eighth? 3.5 grams. So that's close to about 2/8. Yeah, a quarter a day. Just under a quarter. What up, Sean Faze? Oh, you gotta decarb it, Sean Faze. Hell yeah. I ain't trying just to go for CBD. Oh, well, I don't know if you were here when I did my first batch of Canna-Butter, but I learned the hard way, decarbing. I decarbed the Canna-Butter recipe I was using called for 1 ounce, and I was doing straight. I'm not using the sugar leaves. The first batch I made was straight buds, and so I burnt 1 ounce of buds that I just threw away. I said, fuck it. It was burnt. It was gone. So I did technically burn through 1 ounce of weed until I learned how to decarb the right way. All right. Cheers, everybody. Fire in the hole. Actually, I got to go inside a bit. It's a little windy. There we go. But I've enjoyed the stuff I grew. Like I said, I'm not, again, saying it because it's my grow. It is bomb, okay? I honestly probably am going to just pay the $50 and get it tested because I got to know the percentage because it's just beautiful, man. The trichomes, it looks sexy. It's got the red hairs. They smell good. They cure just beautifully. Smokes just fine. It has a great, they roll great, breaks up great, burns awesome. I'm telling you, like I said, I'm not just saying it because I grew it. It actually, maybe it was my lucky grow. Maybe next time I grow, it's just going to turn out and be horrible. But, hey, I'll take it for my first time grow. No, Kelly, we closed the pool. We don't cover it, though. We'll keep it uncovered throughout the year. But we've got to, always maintain it by putting the chlorine. Got to run the filter. Got to, take out the leaves and clean it. But, no, we won't go swimming in it right now. Now, last year for the... I did a fundraiser again, kind of our fundraiser. Well, this year we did. We sold merch for a good cause project. Where we donate the profits and proceeds to a group that you guys choose, a nonprofit or whatever. A group that you guys think should deserve to get the profits that we, through our different donations and goals and things like that, we were able to pull together. Last year we didn't do merch. What I did is, I think it was New Year's Eve, if I'm not mistaken. No, I think it was Christmas Eve. I did a polar plunge. So I actually jumped in the pool. I did more like a, what's my signature move? My flying squirrel into the pool, as a matter of fact. And I think we had measured the temperature. Now, I know the people on the East Coast are going to say, that's not a polar plunge. But for here in the Southwest, it sure was a polar plunge, okay? But I think the temperature was at 45 to 50 degrees, which is cold enough for me. But we did an awesome job getting donations, and we went and donated to the Children's Hospital as well as a local animal shelter here. I am not moon-phased. The name of the station is NJCourts. That is my original... I guess you'd call YouTube name when I used to troll and mess with Ski Mask Andy way back in the days. And so I just kept the name as I continue through with the beginning of my clip channel, and then as I, phased into the court news channel. But technically my state does start with an N, so we're close. Just on the other side of the country. Nuevo Mexico is what I rep, man. Sunshinery with the photo. Let me see, did I miss something? Okay, so it looks like Taylor Love with an update. Hello, everyone. Just wanted to pass along an update. Just like we thought Ski Mask was lying about his interaction with police a few days ago, he was never arrested. Did I just call that? Did I call that? Thank you, Taylor Love, for giving us that update. Did you guys hear it? So, it looks like it's been confirmed because Taylor Love was going to be requesting any body cam footage if there was any available from these most recent arrests that Ski Mask claim happened where, evaded a helicopter and flew past, multiple state police cars as he jumped across the freeway like Superman. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Confirmed. Liar, liar, pants on fire, just like everything else you say, motherfucker. No, absolutely not Cassandra's life in Albuquerque. Nope, not even close. And you know what? I'm sure it's just like I said, okay? What he did do is, yes, he did go to the emergency room. You want to know why? He finally went after a whole month of having a little hairline fracture on his fucking wrist from punching a wall in his little anger fit. Because last night or the night before last night was the first night out of all the days that he's been outside of his parents' home since he got out of jail, was the first night that he wasn't going to have 3-4 walls and a roof over his head, okay? So what did he do? He went into the ER because he knows you're not going to pay no bills. They got to take care of you, right? He went in there, thought he was going to be able to spend probably like 6-7 hours at the hospital. No, he went in and he was out in a couple of hours. That's why he was begging at 3 a.m. for money so he could go get a hotel for 4 hours, all right? And he made up a big old story that the cops broke his arm because he knew that people would feel bad. But because people knew he's such a fucking liar and he's so delusional thinking that that story was going to work, nobody gave him shit. And to this day right now, nobody's gave him anything still. Somebody actually shot me a screenshot this morning and said that he's already been live like 4 times or something, that he spammed his like Cashapp like all crazy. I don't know, and I don't care anymore. But yes, I'm glad that body cam footage was available. Shout out to Taylor Love for putting the work in getting that. And it proved everything that guy says is just bullshit. 100%. Oh, I'm going to spread that word like it's the fucking gospel, baby. No, he doesn't, Kelly. He does not. He's never slept one night outside since he's been out of jail, okay? He bounces around from these little meth shacks. Then he gets kicked out of them once he steals from them and they beat him up. That's where he got the black guy. All these other little bruises he claims came from the police roughing up. No. Okay, that's just from him getting his ass beat by all these trannies that he tries stealing from. Then once he blew all the crack shacks, once the news came out through all the crack shacks of Tulsa, not to let Ski Mask Andy in your crack shack, then he had to go to the next step, which was just finding all these little trannies that he knows from his days of. And that's what he's staying at, is just at a bar with these fucking little trannies, okay, that are, doing what for money at these motels. And you know what he's doing, right? Oh, and yeah, of course not. He's not using any other drugs other than his medicine. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, what? If you know about the Kitty Monroe. Uh-huh. That's exactly right, Taylor Love. And they don't have any more money. I've literally talked to 2 individuals, right? And one of them I don't even like anymore, okay? They're a piece of shit, but I'm still not even going to tell you who they are, all right? Just because I'm the word of of what I say, all right? But I have 2 individuals that sent me their receipts where they are literally broke now. Broke. Because they spent their entire savings donating it to Ski Mask Andy via Cash Apps. One of those individuals donated within 1 year over $10,000 fucking dollars. And I have the receipts. I didn't even believe it. I thought they were just full of shit. All right? Because you got to wonder to yourself, how does a guy that gets tens of thousands of dollars every fucking year have absolutely not one fucking thing to his name? Okay? And the reason is because he's a fucking drug addict. And just like every other drug addict, they spend every fucking single cent that they get on the... Okay? Oh my gosh. That guy just got last month like 2 or 3 grand sent to him. Look at, what did he do? He could have went and got an RV. Okay? Bought a shit. Look at all the money. Remember when he was flashing? That was even after the other big amount. Remember when he had all that money he was flashing? It was right after he got out of jail from the arrest we saw on the body cam in June. Okay? He didn't even fix the door that the police had to fucking break in through when they arrested him that time in June. In June. Wait, not in June. Way before that. The first body cam, remember? When they have the fucking permission to whatever, and then they broke the door. That body cam footage. He didn't even fix the door. This asshole got bonded out the next day because of the stupid viewers. Couldn't even give his fucking parents or family 24 hours of peace and rest, right? Went to jail, got bonded out the next day, and then this bozo walks right in the door. He didn't even have to open it. He had to slide the fucking door to the side because it's hanging off the hinges. It was that fucked up. Okay, and walked his happy ass in and went straight to doing the same fucking thing he was doing before he got arrested, okay? Then when he was sent all that thousands of dollars that he was supposed to use to fix his car, get a lawyer, go on his California road trip or cross country to go see Cali in Boston, he didn't do shit with that, okay? He spent maybe $1,000 or $1,500 on a lawyer, which just went up in smoke because he didn't even show up to the last fucking court hearing. So that was a waste of money. The bond money went to waste because obviously, he skipped out on his latest bond, any bond money they donate to him. And then he didn't even fix his car. He left his car to get impounded on the side of the road because he didn't give a shit about it anymore. Yeah. But no, he's not a meth head, by all means. He's just burying that money somewhere in the desert. He's got almost $1 million somewhere that he's just going to, fool us all, I don't know Cassandra's Life and Crazy. Oh, well, I can tell you it's a mental thing, I can tell you one of those people definitely is mentally ill. They're the one that I dislike. They're a really bad, nasty, disgusting person. So that's probably their karma. But I feel bad for the other individual. I think they got very well taken advantage of. But yeah, I don't know either. I mean, you got to ask yourselves, why do these people still keep throwing money at him when he clearly just uses it for drugs, And they are going, oh, Ski, here's for your lawyer, here's for your car. And then the asshole's got the car impounded and doesn't even apologize, or then the same people aren't even like, hey, what happened to that money we sent to your car since it got impounded? No, they're just like, oh, okay, Ski, that sucks that you got a flat tire and it was so bad that it had to get impounded and you just couldn't spend $10 at a fucking tire shop to get it fucking fixed. Oh, and the new phone scams, that, Jesus Christ, dude, those are the worst, my God. Well, what's really sad is, like I said, I don't give a shit what those people do with their money. I don't give a fuck what they do. I'm not sitting here going, oh, donate to me, don't donate to him. No. You know what I feel bad for? Is those people got children. They've got their own family that they should be spending that money on, okay? For a lot of those people, because they're on state money, okay? They're on fixed income. That money should be going to pay their fucking rent. Okay, not being behind on rent every month because they're donating to Ski Mask Andy. Now, if they're fine, they got all their bills paid and they just want to throw money away, hey, why don't you go help a real homeless fucking family? Like a family that actually has fucking children that are actually spending the night out on the fucking streets. Not this bozo that spends a night in a fucking Motel 6 or 8 every fucking night, all right, and then goes the next morning pretending he's like this. Look, this is shit. I can do the same thing. Hey, guys. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They stole my money, man. I'm just outside. I'm cold, man. This sucks, guys. I'm gonna be making me a wooden house here in a second. Somebody donate a plywood board, man. I don't want to live in a plywood house. Just did it, right? There you go. Same shit, different day. I'm gonna hurt myself for the 100,000th fucking time. Sick, dude. What's really fucked up is when he goes and starts using his little child, or he starts talking about his fucking deceased sister or his best friend that committed suicide. That, you know what? That dude was 100 fucking % responsible for all those things, like his brother says. All right, that's all I wanted to say. Yeah, and I was venting a little bit. You're right, Roofer. But yes. Oh, shit, the houses here in the Southwest, they're horrible, bro. That's all they make them is out of that plywood there. Then they put a little layer of some chicken wire. And then this, like, fucking shit that they call stucco. That's not real stucco. All right? I mean, pretty much you can take a fist. Even a little bitch like Ski Mask could probably punch through what they call an adobe house. It's just what I call these cookie cutter houses. But yeah, they're bad, man. I see when they're building them, when they just got the, you know, kind of the frames up with the plywood, and it's like, that's a fucking house? We're lucky that we don't get no tornadoes, hurricanes, or really extreme weather here in New Mexico, because if we did, I think our house would be fine because it's an older house and they built them good back in those days. But these new houses they're building, the cookie cutter houses, holy shit, those things will be gone, man. Like, gone. It would be horrible. As a matter of fact, like, I wouldn't even want to even think about what would happen to all those houses. But it's what they put in front of the plywood, though. See here, we got brick. Can't really punch through that. All right, I'm down to the Ski Mask Andy level, but unlike him, I'm not a meth head, so we're going to toss this out. What do you guys think about the beanie? Check it out. It even's got the embroidery down here. It's pretty cool, man. It's a well-made beanie. Thank you, Dawson. I love it. Especially when I'm feeling like a Grinch. You're a mean one, NJCourts. Talking shit about Ski Mask Andy. He's always picking on him. He calls him a stalker. 'Cause Mr. Ski Mask is such a good boy. He's the NJCourts. What up, Mary? But hopefully you guys had fun chilling. Shit, it's probably almost been an hour. Let's go check the timer really quick, see where we're at. Give you a little sneak peek of how the old... Oh, actually, let's just go this way because it's quicker. Give you a little sneak peek of the old pumpkin pie and see where, you know, where we're at. It's probably already started setting, but obviously it's not going to be ready. All right, tablespoons of some good Canna-Butter. Yeah, I got to do something with my mashed potatoes. Maybe I'll man up and get a steak or something and do steak mash. I got some niblet corns. Oh, yeah. And we can do pumpkin pie with some Ready Whip on top. What up, Pamela Wink? All right, so pie's looking good. Check out this one. This is Mama Quartz's concoction right here. This is homemade. All homemade, dude. Homemade apples, everything. These are the apples right here. Look at that crust, man. Look at that. That's a homemade apple pie right there. Even's got a fancy little crust pan. Ooh. All right, let's put this back. All right. So yeah, this was it right here. This is what we made. The Jell-O pumpkin style. Yeah, I know what you mean, Cassandra's life in Albuquerque. I'm just trying to see if I can give you any good tips on what I've been doing. So what I do is I will only buy stuff that is on sale. Like I'm talking like a good sale. That's pretty much the only thing I'll shop at the grocery store, which, yes, it doesn't let me get what I want sometimes, but yeah, that's just kind of one of the suggestions that I could give that's helped a lot, is I will just buy stuff that is on sale. That's all I look for, and that's the only way I'll make it work, you know what I mean? That's why I got this, $2.99. It was for $3.99, on sale for $2.99, and we already had sugar, milk, and I had my Canna-Butter. So realistically, I only paid $3 and then 50 cents for the little pan. One-time use little baking, what do they call these? Crust pan or whatever. Pie pan, pie plate, whatever. So technically $3.50. Yeah, dude, Dollar General straight up's got some good deals, man. They've got a lot of stuff that's just $1.25 that if you went to like the regular grocery store, they'd want like $2 for, $2.50. So yeah, you know, $3.50 to make a, you know, pie, no bake pie that's simple that you can serve 8 pieces. You know what I mean? So just stuff like this. But yeah, Dollar Tree is a good suggestion, especially for your any of your like dry baking goods, you know, your flour, sugar, your condiments. Definitely Dollar General. Just $1.25 is all you're paying for that stuff. You know? All right, my people. Oh, we had to check the timer. Hold on. I didn't even see how we had left. I want to say, based on the way it felt, being that the top was already starting to get firm, I say we got, in the hour, 30 minutes left. Whew, I was close, 27. So in about 30 minutes, I will be posting a picture of the final product. I won't taste it till later because I want to have it for dessert for my dinner. But I'll let you know how it tastes. But for sure, I'll take a picture of how it looks once I get it done here in about 30 minutes. If I had any other stuff to go over with you guys to entertain you for the next 30 minutes, I would, but I really don't. So, thank you guys for coming into the stream. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Like I said, it was just kind of a last-minute thing. I didn't even talk about this last night. Thank you for everybody that came into the live stream last night. Don't let any of the haters from that shit community get to you guys. Thank you for everybody that reached out to me that was like, "Hey, I got your back," and they did exactly the thing I said they were gonna do. So it just proved my point on how just toxic and nasty those people are. So don't worry about it. If I don't give a fuck, I don't want you guys giving a fuck, all right? Don't waste your time and energy on those fucking scumbags, okay? They're literally the most toxic pieces of trash. So just live your life. Know that you're righteous. You live the real world. You're not delusional. And we're all good, okay? You think I give a fuck about what some fucking criminal that lights buildings on fire who's married to a fucking registered sex offender that's serving time in a fucking penitentiary has to say about me? No, okay? Absolutely not. That's like putting a fucking 10-year-old to drive a fucking C-130 plane, okay? It's not gonna happen, all right? So don't worry about me, but I appreciate it, y'all. So I love you guys. Ignore the drama, as Mary says. Let's have fun. I had a blast with everybody last night. Thank you. That chat, you guys rocked it last night in chat. Thank you for all the donations and support. Like I said, we've got another. I'm going to be e-begging this week, but either way, if we don't make our dono goal, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to be doing our Thanksgiving Day or Thanksgiving Day weekend party to help the homeless. We're going to have a little cookout, give out some goodie bags, hopefully help out some of the homeless that have animals and pets, because they don't get a lot of assistance, unfortunately, because a lot of the places that help, they can't bring pets with them in there. So, yeah, just do something nice for the community. You know what I mean? But definitely pass on the news, okay, from earlier that Taylor Love shared with us, that Ski Mask Andy was full of shit. It's been confirmed. He was not arrested 2 or 3 days ago. He did not flee from the police, got arrested, and then was re-released just because, you know, they felt like, why not, you know? No, doesn't work that way. Now, in delusional land, where all these other yahoos live in, sure, right? That's the great thing about YouTube and being behind a black screen. You can be whatever and say whatever, right? And just hope that, you know, these yahoos are going to believe you. But in reality land, yeah, that shit doesn't work that way like Ski Mask tries to say it did. So Taylor Love, thank you for all your hard work. Thank you for that body cam footage. Thank you for finding out and confirming that Ski Mask was full of shit. I will share that on my community post. But if you guys are out and about in some of the chats today, please let everybody know. Hey, meet you too, Cassandra's Life in Albuquerque. I don't know next time when I'll be down there doing a stream, especially once it's getting colder, you know. But you know me, I'm always up in Albuquerque, not down. I'm down here in Cruces, so I'd be going up north to Burque. But yeah, I'm trying to do probably a meetup sometime in Burque with all the New Mexican streamers. Not a fan of a lot of them, but hey, fuck it. All right, I will for show. All right, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Monday. It's getting kind of shitty as weather-wise here, so I'm going to start going inside, taking care of some indoor chores, probably start getting prepped for some good dinner. But I will post a picture to follow up on how the cannabis-infused pumpkin no-bake pie came out. And then I'll let you know either tonight or tomorrow, depending if I fall asleep or pass out after I eat my pie, how it tasted. But again, thank you guys for joining me on today's little short notice live stream. I hope you guys had fun checking out a little recipe. Hopefully you can try it. That's why I do these, you know. I want you guys to try it out. I like to share. I like to cook, bake, and hopefully it inspires some of you to try out some of the projects that we do on this channel, all right? I like to cap a little fun to, again, offset the toxicity, a little yin to the yang. Let's see here. All right, just making sure I didn't miss anything. I think Taylor Love was responding to somebody else's message. But yeah, you guys have a great one. We may have a show tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a follow-up on the Charles Marlowe case, which according, and again, I put this news out last night, but according to Sunset, it's Marissa. I'll just go by Marissa. I forgot. Sunset City 13 is her YouTube channel. According to their message to me or statement, it sounds like he may be released this Tuesday. So we'll see what the outcome is. But either way, I might have which is tomorrow. Sorry, it's already Monday today. It doesn't feel like Monday. I'll have an update on, you know, what's going on with that case. So we may have a court hearing case update show mañana. Either way, we'll have something this week as far as court updates. Because I think we have some hearings. I also have to post, and I'm sorry, Sunshiner, I haven't yet, the updated November e-calendar, so I will do that today as well. That has been updated. Thank you, Sunshiner, for doing that. That way you guys know of any changes for November, any added dates. But yeah, we're just going to roll with the rest of what we got on the calendar. We'll have some fun this Saturday for our good, you know, our project for a good cause. Thanksgiving, pre-Thanksgiving Day party or whatever. Hopefully you guys will have fun for the Thanksgiving holiday. And we move on to December. All right, my friends. Have a great rest of your Monday. As always, I'm going to give you a little earbud warning because I doubt I'll see you guys again today unless there's some breaking news. And if you did enjoy the stream, if you could smash the thumbs up button, I'd appreciate it before you out of here. But keep that head on a swivel. Check that 6 every once in a while. Don't forget to take some time to love somebody. I love you guys as always. NJCourts is officially out. Woo! I had a lot of air in my lungs there. Of here. You're welcome, Taylor Love. Thank you. All right, everybody. Peace. Have a great rest of your day. NJCourts is out.